lost there, you're going to be lost the rest of the time because, So, yeah, but now I'm teaching you how to do these little run backs. Now, this is a lot like this 17 move. It was one of the most popular moves in 17, but it's kind of like it, not really, because you can kind of cancel the one in 17. I like it. It's good to string stuff together. Now, I like to hit it off of behind the back. It looks like that, and it's very, very, very easy. All you basically do is you hit the behind the back, and then you pause, and you sprint back. Very simple. Now, the way to make this move look good is to not wait super long out of the behind the back, because you really could just go like this. Wait, and then sprint back. You want to kind of make it look nice like that. Keep it going. But yeah, another move that I wanted to explain, it's kind of like this. It's basically kind of the same thing, except out of a half spin. So after you hit a half spin, you can sprint forward, right? So it's kind of like a run back but forward. So you hit the half spin, sprint forward, you can basic run. You hit the half spin, sprint forward, you can behind the back. So yeah, but it's pretty much the same kind of concept. It's just kind of a pause and then a sprint forward. So you pause, sprint forward. Same thing with the behind the back. All you do is you just pause and then you sprint back. Very simple, but not a hard concept to grasp. So yeah, bro. On to the next move. So y'all, basically, we're going to be showing you the Chris Paul and how to incorporate it into your combos. So it's very, very simple, bruh, to incorporate it just like that. Now, all you want to do, bruh, basically, the reason why I am in freestyle right now is because my player, unfortunately, cannot speed boost. And to do the Chris Paul, you do need to be able to speed boost. So what I be doing in park is I just score one time, I can speed boost. So yeah, bruh, basically, all you're going to want to do to do the Chris Paul by itself is basically just a behind the back, and you don't let the animation play out.
Sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard.
So you're basically just hitting a behind the back and then flicking up. So you're hitting bottom right on the right stick or bottom left, depending on which hand the ball's in. You're hitting that behind the back, and then before the animation finishes, you just flick up like that. So to incorporate this into combos, the best way I find is out of a half spin. So I'll hit a half spin like that, and I'll go like that. So pretty much all I'm doing is hitting a half spin, sprinting forward. So now the ball is in my right hand. So I would recommend doing this with the same hand mine is in, because it's going to be easier to explain. So all I'm pretty much doing is I'm hitting the half spin, getting the connector. Then I'm hitting a behind the back, canceling it to be the Chris Paul. So yeah, then I'm basically hitting the Chris Paul. Now after the Chris Paul, I kind of direct it over to the left and hit a half spin. So all I'm doing pretty much is I'm directing, like I'm kind of my left stick right. So I hit the half spin, I'm sprinting forward to get the connector, then I'm flicking bottom left on the left stick, and I'm flicking up to make it a Chris Paul, then I'm sprinting right, and then I just hit a half spin. It's very simple. Now, I like to put this in the middle. I don't like to start with this move because it kind of looks like it's like set up. So you kind of want to learn how to see that half spin and then know which direction you're going to go. So you see that half spin and then you know you're going that direction, right? So I hit this half spin, I'm going that direction. Hit that half spin, going that direction. So you kind of just want to practice this, to be honest. So then whenever you're doing half spins, you just kind of know which direction to go. You feel me? So it's kind of complicated, but all you're pretty much doing is hitting the connector. You're just hitting the forward connector, doing your Chris Paul, and sprinting left. And then you just do a half spin, bruh. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this move, bruh. Very simple. So yeah, bruh, let's go on to the next move. out. So now I'm going to be teaching you one of the cleanest and honestly easiest moves in the game, the Obatic connector. I'm pretty sure Obatic found it. If I'm wrong about that, my fault. But A, you do need quick dribble styles. So just copy my six. If you haven't copied my six already, what are you doing? But yeah, man, it basically looks like that. Very simple, man. Very clean. Now, I'm going to just kind of explain how to do it, and then I'm going to show you what you can hit it out of. So all you want to do to do it, hit any move moving forward. Then all you do kind of is just, so you hit a move moving forward. Then you let go of R2. So you're not holding R2 after you hit the behind the back. You want to walk backwards. So you get this little walk backward. Like it'll look like this. Just like that.
Roman Kia is constantly striving to improve on our responsibility to the community we serve. We have donated to local charities, provided stable jobs, and continued our safety efforts through challenging times. Our ultimate goal is...
As soon as you see that, walk back forward and you'll get another between the legs. Then after that between the legs, you can behind the back. Beautiful to end clips off of. If you have Pro 4 on, he likes to spin off it like that. I mean, you can't spin off it with basic one. But, yeah, bro. Now, another use of this move, I like to use it off of behind the backs. Sometimes I'll be doing, like, this cancel move, which I'm going to show you next. And then I'll be in a behind the back, and it'll just be a perfect opportunity to just end the clip like that. So, another thing you can do out of it, or you can do it into, is you can hit the forwards connector. So you can go like that, pretty much. So, it's the same concept. All you're doing is letting go of R2, holding back, holding up, and hitting it behind the back, bro. So once again, I'm going to explain this one more time. All you're doing, hitting it behind the back. So you hit it behind the back, let go of R2, walk backwards. After you walk backwards, walk back forwards, you hit it behind the back. Very simple, very clean. You can hit it out of a lot of stuff, actually. Anything where you're really moving forward with R2, kind of just hit it. You can, I'm pretty sure you can just be sprinting forward. Do it just like that, bro. Very simple, but yeah, bro. Next move. Alright, bro. So now I'm gonna be showing you this little cancel move. It looks like that. Very clean. One of my favorite moves. I'm pretty sure I found this. It's not really something you can find though. It's kind of just a little thing that happens. But yeah, bro. Basically, it's very easy. All you want to do, the best way to hit it is out. You have to hit a basic one that's really sideways. So you want to hit a basic one that goes like that, to where I'm moving super far right. So I like to hit it behind the back, L2 tap, and then basic one back. Then what basically all you do is you kind of just let go of everything. So you don't touch anything. So all you do is you hit the basic one going really sideways. And then you just kind of let go of everything, and as soon as your player flips around, you can hit an animation. So one of the best moves to hit is a curry, then you'll be wide open. So say you just hit a move or whatever, and you're basic winning back that way, and then you just curry, you're going to be moves to hit is a curry, then you'll be wide open. So say you just hit a move or whatever, and you're basic winning back that way, and then you just curry, you're going to be wide open every time, bro. I'm telling you, it's honestly kind of a good move to basic winning back that way, and then you just curry, you're going to be wide open. Open every time, bro. I'm telling you, it's honestly kind of a good move to score off of because no one expects you to just pop out of a basic one like that. So let me reiterate. All you basically do is you just want to hit a basic one going really far sideways. It doesn't really matter how you do that. You can do it off of connectors and stuff. But yeah.
Is now a good time for a flare-up?
Enough, Crohn's.
For adults with moderate to severe Crohn's or ulcerative colitis, Stelara can help you take control of your symptoms. You getting on that flight? Back off, you see. A maid of honor with a flare-up.
Not now, Crohn's.
Stelara works quickly to provide relief and lasting remission from Crohn's and UC symptoms. And Stelara is the only approved medication to reduce inflammation on and below the surface of the intestine in UC.
Stelara may increase your risk of infection, some serious, and cancer. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, new skin growths, have had cancer, or if you need a vaccine. RPLS, a rare potentially fatal brain condition, may be possible. Some serious allergic reactions and lung inflammation can occur.
For Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, lasting remission can start with Stelara. If you've been financially impacted by COVID-19, Janssen may be able to help.
You kind of just want to hit it going really sideways, just like that. Let go of everything, and then as soon as your player flips around, you just hit animation, bro. Very simple. Next move. Alright, bro, so this is kind of one of the harder moves to explain, so I'm just going to do my best. So, basically, the move looks like this. Just like that. Now, you can hit a lot of moves off it. You can just kind of run back. You can basic one off it. But that's the base core of the move. That's pretty much just what the move is. So the prerequisite to do this move is you have to hit a connector into a walking size-up. So you need that Steve Nash. So basically all you do is you hit the connector into the Steve Nash. Right? So once you do that, all you're going to want to do after you hit the Steve Nash is sprint to the right, right? So if you're doing it the same hand as me, you're gonna sprint to the right. If you're doing it the opposite way, you're gonna sprint to the left. All you do is you basically sprint to the right. And then after that, all you do is you flick up. Now it's all time. Now what I want to show you, that's what happens when you hit it too quickly. So this is what it actually looks like, bruh. Just like that. So yeah, but it's kind of complicated. It's pretty hard. Like, just the timing of it is kind of hard. But yeah, all you're basically doing is you're hitting this, then you're sprinting back, or like back right, kind of. Then you flick up at the precise time, and then you'll get it back. Let me try to get it again. Just like that. And then you can kind of just hit moves off it. It's fire, bruh. It's good to throw it in the middle, just like right there. But yeah, bruh, that's pretty much it for this move. Next move, bruh. Alright, bruh, so now we going in to probably the coolest looking move in the game, but it's also the most RNG move in the entire game. It's Diesel 18 spin. Now, basically, the reason why it's so annoying is because you have to basically, the way the move works is it's hit off of a reverse, like, rhythm dribble. So when you're walking backwards and you hold up on the right stick, you get a rhythm dribble going back. Now, the animation you need is the one I just got right there, but that is probably the least common animation. So you'll get all of these, but you can't hit them off those. You can only hit it off of that one animation, and you can see that it's so annoying, but that's the RNG part. Once you actually get the move, it's very consistent, as I fuck it up, but it's very consistent. I'm gonna cut to a clip of me actually doing it so I can slow it down and just kind of explain it, because there's no way I could just keep repeating it and like because it's just RNG, man. It's random if you get the move. It's kind of like the park size up in Kansas from last year when they put 5 inputs on one button. There's like 5 different walking size ups, and that's the good one right there. But yeah, I'm gonna cut to a clip of me doing it. So yeah, bro, basically I'm gonna explain how to do this move while the slow motion one plays. So all you're basically going to want to do is you're gonna want to basically do the reverse rhythm dribble. So to do that, you hold up on the right stick and you hold down on the left stick. You have to get that exact animation where he does that little hop back, just like that. Now once you see that, you're gonna want to hold R2 and hold down on the left stick. So your player is gonna start running backwards. He's gonna like kind of switch hands. Then, still holding R2, still holding down on the left stick, you're gonna want to spin your right stick from top to bottom counterclockwise. Actually, I don't think it matters how you spin it, but that's the way that I spin it. If you want to be as accurate as possible, I would try that one. You can try other ones, but I recommend that one. That's the one I do. But yeah, but basically it'll give you this little crazy spin. So yeah, but the true RNG of it is getting that hop back. But once you get the hop back, it's pretty easy. Just basically sprint down, your hands will switch, then hit a spin. You'll do this crazy spin move. It's fire, bruh. Yeah. So basically, y'all, that's it for today's tutorial. There was 2 moves that I wanted to put in here, but management would not let me put in. But hey, bruh, it's whatever. I'm gonna put them in the next one. I promise. I'm gonna always have y'all. I always learn all the moves, so you always gonna have all the tutorials, bruh. But hey, man, consistent combo. Signing out. Consistent combo becoming crazy this year, bruh. 4 uploads. I only uploaded once in 21 turns in. But yeah, bruh. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.
Add Season Thrill to your wish list at the Season of Audi sales event. Get exceptional offers now.
When you love your skin naturally, It shows. Made with ethically sourced, natural origin ingredients. Introducing new Burt's Bees Truly Glowing Skincare.
One missed call. That's the movie. One missed call. This movie's a hunk of junk, a crock of shit, a skunky dick, a flock of... It's bad. It's made me bring out my inner angry Nintendo nerd. That's how bad it is. This movie is horrid. $20 million budget? Why do you hate money? What tries to be Final Destination ends up being my last resort. Bazinga. One missed call has a galloping glop of 0% on the tomato meter, and I've never seen something so justified. I watched this movie twice. Because the first time, I kept falling asleep. So the second watch, I got yanked on caffeine, and you still would have thought I was on a Tempur-Pedic in Havana. This movie's not even a funny sucks. It just sucks. We're reaching Dyson levels. I refuse to do extra research on this, so if you're going to jump in the comments and be like, we see the reason why it turned out that way is because the director actually had a lot of restrictions. I don't care. Here's the plot. It's a killer cell phone. Whoa! This video is sponsored by Bespoke, a snazzy little cross-category subscription service, introducing you to products like outdoor gear, barware, home and kitchen goods, clothing, the things I got, based on a preference quiz that you fill out. You guys see? I want you guys to see. That's kind of the point of this. Boom. Check that bad boy out. This is a fucking Bear Mini Hunter Damascus steel knife. And I know what you're thinking. How can I take this on the go? It's got a premium leather sheath. Bang for your buck, that's what matters, right? Well, every box has a retail value of $70. You get it for $45. Don't like the box they sent you? Easy. Get another one. Want to skip a month at any point? Easy. Skip that month. Behold, a much bigger box. Wait, this is actually sick. I honestly was not expecting. I have no idea what they were going to send me in the box. They sent me hot sauce, dude. I have to try some of these, right? Don't be shy, little buddy. Ooh. Okay, but now we're moving up to hot Thai green hot sauce. You know, it's tradition around here to throw a little extra. Oh, shit. Hot sauce all over my keyboard. Oh, my gosh. Bespoke is never going to want to work with me again. The last one, Senor Lechuga hot sauce. This is supposed to be the craziest one they got here. Bro, you throw this on some eggs? Ooh. That'll get your ass up in the morning. That's good stuff. So try out your first monthly box that you can get 20% off of when you use my link below and type in code GG20 at checkout. I had to sneeze at the end of that one. I'm leaving that in? I'm leaving that in. That is code GG20, link below. And thank you, Bespoke, for sponsoring this video. So this woman, I still don't even really understand this shit. How this goes is someone gets a call and they hear their death or see their death in the voicemail. It even gives them a nice little timestamp so they know exactly when they're gonna die. And that's when they die. Something I remember Final Destination did well was building suspense. You saw these random factors at play and you would immediately guess, oh, that's gonna break and stab her, or maybe she's gonna fall into here and then turn into little pieces. Then you saw the crazy domino effect at play. It would always throw you for a spin. It was a spectacle. Regardless of my nitpicks, I was there for the ride. You wanna know what they do in this movie? Yeah, this hospital just blows up. Yeah, this construction site just blows up. Whoa, slow down. I'm trying to keep up here. Are you guys having like a regular ass family dinner in the middle of a house party? That's so funny. Hey, I hope you guys are good. How's the Doritos? I think I give it credit for are some creepy visuals when they're from afar. That is the best compliment I can give this movie. Because any close-ups are a flop. Wait, that actually looked kind of creepy, but this looks really bad. Like zooming in and showing the mouths. That looks like shit. Margaret Cho is in the movie. This isn't important to the movie, nor to the review. I just wanted to say it. Are you like the evil, sexier version of Paul Rudd? You're like the Spider-Man 3 Paul Rudd? I had more fun reading through that 25-page Fedmeister leak than watching the... But yeah, it ends up being this thing, and it goes to the door, and then this is kind of the part I kept falling asleep through, so I can't really explain this that well. But who likes cliffhangers? I know I do. Anything that signifies the end of this movie, I'm a fan of. is for you. What is this movie devolved to? Motherfucker, I saw that horrible cut. Darkness into these random warm-ass lights. And I know some of you think that, hey, he watched a bad movie, so he's got to come out with a fire review. And that's not really how it works, guys. There are bad movies, and then there are bad movies that you can make content from. I don't just come up here and talk about every stinker I've watched, because sometimes there just ain't shit to talk about. It's just a dog shit movie.
Man, I have never seen such trash romantic chemistry on screen.
Why is this movie so... Forget everything I just said about One Miss Call. This movie is, it's a pack of poop, a double deuce, a sack of duke, a puddle...
Unforgivable.
Listen to me. What is there to say about a movie like this? It's a bottom-of-the-barrel B movie. The type of shit that you should have no legitimate reason of coming across. You have to search for something like this. So to the maniac that suggested this to me, pardon my French, but get bent. What does an insult even mean? I've never thought about it till now. Is that like the PG version of go get fucked? Because that's so cute. Can we start saying that as a community, guys? Bringing back insults from the 60s and rebranding them as my own, baby. Anyway, I guess I can describe the movie. It's a movie about Amityville. There's apparently a shit ton of them. I'm not gonna watch anymore. How many ways can you spin this film that's based on a true story? Oh, I know. How about we make it creepy? Anyway, all this movie does is just places a different family here. The father receives an object, we can call him Abu, that had some sort of connection with the actual murders, and it makes him murder. The New York Times said, groundbreaking. The LA Times said, what? The fuck is New York Times talking about? The dynamic of this family is all over the place. The father has a gay son. This has nothing to do with the dynamic. He has a gay son, and his gay son brings his gay partner to the family get-together. And when the dad's starting to go nuts, he has a fantasy of him walking into his son's room as his son's flogging his boy's cheeks. And his son turns over to his dad and says, stop me, Dad. And it's at that moment that I realized, this movie's not bad. There's literally nothing of substance to tell you about. The best parts are probably those weird fantasy shots. Like he shocks his daughter into labor for one of them and she births a tremor. I just really want to make sure we're on the same page here and give this movie too much credit. Because you might think what I'm saying, like, oh, it's so bizarre. It has to be hilarious. It's not. Every death in the movie is either off camera or it's this. That? Don't even ask me about the ending, because it's just an entirely different movie for 10 minutes. Simply put, this movie's in a no-watch zone. If you watch One Missed Call, I get it. Maybe you want a little nostalgia in your coffee. That makes sense. Amityville Toy Box, which I don't even think I've said the name this entire fucking time, I legitimately think, let me check, I think this may be the worst movie I've reviewed. And I hope it's true. That'd be sick clickbait. I don't think that's a lie, actually. I've reviewed some stank. But Amityville Toy Box is the most soulless roadkill I've ever seen. It's not fun to watch. It's not even fun to make fun of. What an honor, guys. Claps in chat.
Will you stop it?
I've clearly been choosing the worst fucking titles from the list I have. I'll pop the list on the screen, by the way, because I understand some of you might be weird about that. Be like, well, what's the list? You could just fucking be lying to us and review whatever you want to review. I'll show you the list. This is what I wrote down. If you guys want to maybe push for a suggestion next, and before we move on from that, One Missed Call, I can't solidify your spot in worst movie I've reviewed. But rest assured, you're not far behind. If you enjoyed this video and you're enjoying this series, please leave a like. Here's yours.
was so embarrassed about paying too much for a used car, I went into hiding in this undisclosed location.
Hey, yo, what's good with y'all pro